Well, I've had 2 really good days. 3, actually. Monday traded well. Yesterday, net P&L of 111. Plus, yesterday I lost, but traded very well. Didn't do a recap because I had to get to work late. I think I was positive on my realized, but just negative on my net. So let's go through them. I haven't found a booty reversal yet. Been looking for a booty reversal and I haven't found one. So maybe this only happened in down market. I don't know. Keep looking though. It's part of my strategy. And I can almost tell you that EFII looks like a booty reversal, and I'll go over this trade in a minute and why I got out. If this were to get up here to this 50% line, which I think it will. In fact, I'll put in a short order at 23.44. I'm going to do that right now. I don't know how much I can buy, but I'm going to buy as much as I can. If I can get it, great. I don't think it'd run all the way back up, and I'll set my limit there. That'd be a huge move up from a huge drop down, 50% up. So I'd be willing to take that at that point. Anyways, I gotta get back to this recap. And why do I do it that way? Because I strongly believe at around 11 o'clock after 10:30, algorithms take over and they trade off these Fibonacci lines. So at least that's kind of what I see. Anyway, so I'm going to go over my first trade of the day. I'm very proud of this, my 1-minute RSI trade today. Look, it goes up. These things are going really well. These RSI trades. So very happy with them. So MU, I watched all different trades. I wanted to get into AMD, but AMD didn't give me the mucho gusto that I wanted. It didn't sell down hard enough for me. It sold down, but it just didn't do what I wanted it to do, if that makes sense. I want it to go down and then kind of stay down, next candle go up or come down to a level. And it just, yeah, it did that here on the daily chart. On my recap, this was a major area for me. Actually 2018 is, but I didn't do it. So very proud of MU. I found the one out of my 6 RSI stocks that sold off hard. That was MU. I took it. I got 7 cents out of it. So I guess I could have got more, but I still don't know the exit. I do know the entry now, and I do know the stop. So that's good. And look, I'm glad I got it here. Look, it sold way down. And of course it goes up, but that's not my 1-minute strategy. So all good there. I was up $30, and then I jumped into this piece of crap. I knew it was a long, had opening range breakup. Look at that. It had a slight pullback right here on the lower volume. Then the volume increased. I saw it break the high. I went long, and then 250 shares. And then it popped back 2091, but the spread had got me. 250 shares, I was going to give it a little more room. And then it just got out, and I didn't trade again because I was emotional, but it did exactly what I thought it would do. And so now it's kind of rounding over, but hopefully it gets up here to this 23.44 so we can get our order filled, and then just we'll get some sort of pop back. I don't think this is a safe area to trade right now. Really, I want to wait for this 50% retracement. This thing is strong today, so yeah. And even here it looks long. We need at least one less gasp before we can safely trade this thing. So then hopefully this is it. Up on low volume, so hopefully. Next trade I took. Gosh dang it, I do it again. always doing that with a stupid thing. Okay. Next trade I took was FDC? FDC. No, it was trade the shit out of JWN. Okay, so JWN, I was looking for a reverse. My first entry was, it hit this level, broke down, and what did I do? Okay, went long, got stopped out. This, I don't fault myself as good risk management. This second trade, not a good trade. This trade, I feel good about. Hell, I don't even know what I did. Oh, went long, got stopped out. Then went long here, then got stopped out. I probably shouldn't have been as nervous, but I do like the risk management here. And then I waited, and this broke. This held the moving average, broke, had a little volume. I wasn't expecting this lower volume, so I got a little nervous. But when it held and I saw that volume came in, I started. This is a hotkey error. I actually added more, and then immediately got some out here at my target. What got me into this stock? 1, 2, second move up. Felt good about that. Felt really good about all this. It did execute. When I saw it pull back, I knew it was going to be a short, but I was in another trade. And I'll just go over this short thought process here real quick that I took. So it comes down, establishes, low of the intraday market, comes up, hits this moving average, double tops on the moving average. Okay, so the key here is comes up on some sort of intraday volume, but it double tops on lower volume. So when it did that and made this hard move down, I waited for this ABCD consolidation of the low VWAP, went short. I was expecting it to maybe do this and then go back down, but my stop was above VWAP, 500 shares, and it did go down. It executed not my target. My price target was here, but I was just exhausted, so I sold it and made a profit. So probably should have held it longer, but I don't know. See, I didn't want to get stuck in this right here. And that's always your fear when you're in something this long. And if you're looking at the 1 minute, even if you take the 5 minute, my entry was good, it sells down, and look at that. I took my profit, and now it's holding some sort of level, and it's getting ready. It could pop up. So, I always want to take profits. Normally, I would think this would go boom, boom, and then real big boom, and then bigger boom. But if you look on the daily chart, it's pretty far down for whatever reason. So I felt it was extended. It's keeping my price target modest. Next trade was OLN. I don't even have it on here. I need to put it on here. OLN. Yeah, see, I'm glad I stuck to my guns on this. And actually, this could be traded again. This is going to double top right here at 23.16. Or it kind of didn't look no volume. No volume right here. So this would be another perfect entry if you wanted to take a short. I see it come up. This is a low volume stock. I got it off my scanner, DOS scanner. Comes up, starts showing these short candles and tips, short candles. And so right here, I went for the break of 23, got in. I think my entry was 22.93. Yeah, 22.97 maybe. It sold down, came back up. I was getting pretty nervous around here. 23.02. I was really seriously getting ready to liquidate the position, but then, I saw it come back. Kind of held in. The volume wasn't all that great, but I was looking for it to get to this moving average right here. It executed that moving average. Again, I got exhausted, just got out and looked, and it actually went below the VWAP. So, good trade for me on just a ton of volume right here for this stock, So I was happy with the trade. And what I liked about the trade is it rounded. Nice rounding pattern here. See that? And I thought this was going to be the point. I thought this was the apex and this is going to be the point where it dumps, but turns out it held on longer and then finally went down. So on the 5-minute chart, if it would have broke 23.05, I would have been out for sure. I would not have stayed in this stock. So again, this is a double move up, although the volume's coming in now to save it at this moving average. So we'll see. My last trade was FDC. No, I didn't go over FDC. No, I didn't go over FDC. So FDC for me sold up really good on a buyout. And then it pulled back, so it didn't really look like a buyout. And so when I saw it consolidate here on this 1-minute chart and sell down to, where was that? This low, this base it had, sell down to this base. I went ahead and went, what did I do? I went short, covered some, and then when it came back up, short, covered, and covered. My goal was right here. And why was my goal there? Because that's a retracement, the 50%, I believe, yes, 50% retrace of the move. So I felt that was a nice, prudent level to, and look, it bounced right off it too. So felt really good about that. I think that's it. Except I don't think EFI is going to hit my... Probably won't. I'll just leave it there. We'll see what happens. I wish it would hit it. So right here, EFI, leave it there. Hopefully it comes up to 50. If it doesn't, then great. Wasn't trade for me. I leave the day positive. Pop this out. I leave the day positive, 255, 116. So, high commissions. All right, bye.